Wiltshire, England, Stonehenge has a history of over 4,000 years. Was it a tool used by ancient people to divide time? Does it have some special significance? Or was it a special base built by aliens on Earth? Today, let's explore it together. For new viewers, don't forget to click subscribe and the little bell, so you will be notified of new episodes. On a day in March 1130, British priest James discovered the Stonehenge in the Salisbury Plain of Wiltshire when passing by. The area is flat but very desolate and remote, with almost no inhabitants. That evening, James saw the circular stone circle made up of huge stones. When James approached the stone circle, the sun had already fallen near the horizon. He suddenly saw sunlight shining through the gap between two giant stones, with a beam of light accurately shining on the center of another giant stone opposite. The priest was very surprised, knowing that this was not a coincidence. So after recording the shape and distribution of Stonehenge, he hurriedly left. Since then, this mysterious ancient monument made of giant stones has attracted people's attention. In the 1950s, archaeologists speculated that Stonehenge was built between the late Neolithic and Bronze Age, with a history of at least several thousand years. Archaeological evidence shows that the construction of Stonehenge was divided into several different stages. The stone circle covers an area of about 11 hectares and is mainly composed of many whole pieces of bluestone, each weighing about 50 tons. The stone columns are arranged in a circle, with the highest stone column reaching 10 meters, and some stone columns have another stone lying across them. Stonehenge has many names, such as Salisbury Stone Circle, Ring of Standing Stones, Temple of the Sun, Prehistoric Stone Table, and Stone Circle of Stoke. It is one of the most famous prehistoric cultural temple sites in Europe, built between 400 BC and 2000 BC. From March to April 2008, the latest research by British archaeologists found that the exact construction date of Stonehenge is 4,300 years ago, around 2300 BC. In August 2013, archaeologists found that at least 63 human skeletons were excavated from the prehistoric Stonehenge, speculating that it was initially a cemetery, and the construction of Stonehenge began about 100 years later. The main body of Stonehenge consists of dozens of huge stone columns, arranged in several complete concentric circles, symbolizing the ancient perfect symbol. The outer perimeter of Stonehenge is a circular ditch and mound with a diameter of about 90 meters, adjacent to which are 56 circular pits. These pits were discovered by British archaeologist John Aubrey and are therefore called Aubrey holes. The earliest stone appeared at the entrance of the circle, a 5-ton sandstone, also known as the seed stone. 200 years after the appearance of this seed stone, many stone columns were brought from Wales and Western England and erected in the center, forming a large and a small circle. Archaeologists call it the second phase of Stonehenge. How did people thousands of years ago build Stonehenge? Experts speculate that they may have used the mound method. Lockyer's research has aroused great interest among astronomers and archaeologists. They believe that Stonehenge may have been built by ancient people for observing celestial phenomena, and it is likely to be a very ancient observatory. Regarding the claim that Stonehenge is an observatory, some people have raised questions. For example, why didn't the builders use lightweight and easily available materials such as wood and mud to build this observatory, but instead transported these huge stones from the distant Welsh mountains? In addition, what is the relationship between the human burials and those pits and astronomy? It is these questions that have led many people to insist that Stonehenge is actually a mysterious religious site, unrelated to the observatory. However, someone has used the most advanced equipment to detect the giant stones and found that they can emit ultrasound. How could ancient people know about ultrasound during the time of primitive farming? Was it aliens who visited England in the distant prehistoric times? Whether it is an observatory, or religious activity site, or both, this is still an unsolved mystery. In May 1997, British scientists discovered in an experiment that Stonehenge has amazing acoustic properties. Scientists placed advanced recording equipment in some of the giant stones for experiments and found that the huge flat stones that make up Stonehenge can very accurately emit echoes inside Stonehenge and concentrate them in the center of Stonehenge, forming a resonance effect. Scientists speculate that Stonehenge is likely to be the main venue for ancient sacrifices. As early as the 17th century, British antiquarian Aubrey believed that Stonehenge was a sacrificial site of the Druid religion during Roman rule. It is said that the Druids built Stonehenge on the Salisbury Plain in England to worship the sun god. The Druid religion was a religion believed by the Celtic people in Britain, Ireland, and other places from the 5th century BC to the 1st century BC. It is said that the form and doctrine of the Druid religion are very mysterious. Caesar said during the conquest of Gaul that Druid priests were proficient in physics and chemistry, living in the woods and even offering human sacrifices. In the UK, in addition to the Salisbury Stonehenge, there are more than 900 circular stone circles, which are distributed in different regions of the UK, in a circular shape, seemingly arranged in the golden ratio. In the early 21st century, some people put forward a view that Stonehenge may be both a religious activity site for worship and a cemetery, as well as an astronomical site for observing celestial phenomena. In 2009, a giant stone collapsed, and scholars tried to accurately put it back in place, but no matter how hard they tried, they could not succeed. Therefore, some scholars pointed out, if there is a deviation of a few centimeters on the Earth, there may be many light years of deviation in the calculations in outer space. Whether it is the Druid religion, indigenous inhabitants, or aliens, Stonehenge in England has always been the subject of lifelong research by countless scientists. Although there is no definite conclusion at present, it is believed that there will be surprises in the near future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today's program ends here, and welcome to leave a message in the comment area. See you next time.